Hello from me, Lazarus. We continue with the lessons from the free CSS course. And they are from my book, Creating a Website from Scratch. So, last time we looked at the types of selectors in CSS, and now we will look at inheritance in CSS. Open the PDF file. Inheritance is a special feature in HTML and CSS that allows nested elements to inherit some of the properties of their parent element. It's not made to apply to all properties, because HTML elements are different and that wouldn't make sense. Inheritance is a very useful feature because it saves a lot of time and effort for the developer and means writing less code. We'll show it in action right away, using the last example with a slight modification. Here's the example where there is one div element with 4 paragraphs inside, and a second div element with 3 paragraphs inside and 1 span element. So, here's the code and here's what we see as a result in the browser. The code I'm referring to is the following. It's between the style tags, we've set for all elements, spacing, and also we have set the div elements, color and background color, and the p elements and the span element we have set. A different background color. Now we will show inheritance in action. With the color attribute we set the text color of the div element and we see that in addition to the text in it, the paragraphs nested in the div and the span element also inherit the same text color. Here everyone's text color is inherited from this rule in div. The background color is also inherited, but we've additionally set a different background color for paragraphs and the span element to make it stand out. If we remove this line from the code, we will see that the background will be the same. But as we said, not every property is inherited by default. If we set a border on the div element, it will not be inherited by the elements nested in it. To see this, we'll add here the following code, and here's what we'll see in the browser. This frame will only appear on div elements, it won't be inherited by paragraphs and from the span element. Keyword, inherit. Sometimes it may be necessary to inherit the properties, the values of the attributes from the parent element, which are not inherited by default. For this purpose a special keyword has been introduced, inherit, which serves to indicate that the property it refers to will be inherited. The syntax is as follows. We will demonstrate this in our example, where we will include inheritance of frames and of nested div elements. The code for this purpose will be as follows. To make it clearer, we will add again a different color to the background of the elements nested in the div and the code will become as follows, and as a final result, here's what we'll see in the browser. We see that the frame is now inherited by all paragraphs and the span element. That's all for this tutorial. Best regards.